This is our chance to do what we can do without looking over our shoulders. Right. Let's save. We've not saved for a while. Ordered some more beads. Nice. You doing good? I'm doing very well, thank you, mate. Have you been up to much? 24 colours. 1,000 of each colours. Mate, you're going to be able to fucking make every character imaginable. Dude, that's fucking sick, though. Yo, Mr. Nook. How you doing, buddy? Needed more Switch ones, so at the same time also got one for 5. Oh, nice. Dude. Oh, Rubbers, I meant to talk to you. Did you order the Fire Emblem, whatever it's called, on Amazon? The collectors? Because Tom's pre-order got cancelled. And he's lost it now. Because they over-pre-ordered. I meant to ask you, he told me last week, he was like, ask your friend if their order got cancelled. You went with Shop 2. Have they got that version? Let me text him. Oh, it's sold out. Fuck. To be honest, the other Fire Emblems you've been able to get. So he's just going to have to buy it fucking second hand, isn't he? Yeah, it literally went everywhere. Tom was like, he went with Amazon because he was like, well, that's where I got it from last time. Although it was in shit condition, at least I got it. And he's never used Game Collection, so he didn't really know about that one. Watch Lee's DVD stream, been lurking in here whilst getting everything sorted for the kids. Oh, nice. We love a Lee stream. Hope you had a lovely weekend. How's the stream going? It's going good, man. I had a good weekend. What did I do this weekend? Oh, I went and dropped Steve's present off. And then I went out with Tom. Saw a couple of friends. Saw Murph and Lee. Saw Ev. And then on Sunday, I just chilled the beans. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It's weird that Amazon have done that. Because you'd think out of everyone, they'd have more than enough stock. But yeah, it's one of them things, isn't it? He's just going to have to learn from it that I've not been let down yet by the Game Collection. And it's good that you get like the loyalty points as well with them. I mean, I've got enough now to get another £10 off my next game. So, and I think my next game I'll get physically. I'm not that fussed about Silent Hill physically. Because I've not got any of the new ones. So I'm not fussed about getting it on PS5. I don't know. Maybe Final Fantasy. It was available anywhere else. I ordered it there, yeah. You ordered it on as a backup. No, just a Fire Emblem like special edition was on Amazon, but they had too many orders, so they had to cancel a bunch, and Tom's just happened to be in that. To be honest, when that happens with anything I order, my order always gets cancelled. Yeah, to be honest, Control, but I don't know if I'm just going to play that on PC. I don't think I'll get that physical. I'd rather play it on PC than PlayStation, because it's probably going to need a Pro, isn't it? To have like the 60 frames and shit. And yo, Vince, you alright, buddy? I'm very excited for Control. I think I'll play Control before Silent Hill. I mean, we'll probably save Silent Hill for October 1st. Although I was planning to do another game October 1st, so we'll see. You've never ordered games from Amazon? Yeah, Final Fantasy Renaissance. I need to pre-order that, to be honest. I might do that on payday just so it's out of the way. Because then there's going to be like 4 games I'm buying in September. It's going to be horrible. Oh yeah, Silent Hill has the fucking 3-day shit, doesn't it? Oh, I hate that shit. But I'll probably end up doing it if... I need to look at the dates and plan. Or maybe I'll leave Silent Hill for Halloween. Because... it's probably very beatable in like 9 hours, I reckon, Silent Hill. If that. And the other game I was going to do is terrible. And I'd rather play a good game. And not something like The Thing again. Computer that runs the studio cameras. Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with his computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Let's do it. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see first. I need the date of the murder. 10:15. Oh shit. Hang on. What was the code? Boys, I don't remember. 703. Oh, we just spam it. There we go. Game collection. Oh, it's triple points? Oh, I'll have to do that then. And I'll probably use my £10 off as well. So that'll get me like a couple of quid off, right? A couple of quid for the next one. We just got Argentina Spygate. Leicester's bringing it on. Yeah, dude. I mean, that would definitely help, but I'm going to still do Onimusha after Horror Month because I want to play every Onimusha in a month. I'm going to go from number 1 to the new one. Fan got dressed up as Argentina. That's funny. Hey, it printed out the date for that day. Let's see what we've got. Huh? How is that a picture of Will Powers? Well, he's the one who wears that suit. I guess that's why the security thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back. Maybe there's more photos from that day. That's only one on the computer. Hey, Nick. Can't we just use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put that security lady in a place with this. Right. Put her in a place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Think you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why? You could be the next evil magistrate. Oh shit, spoilers. Fuck! It was just a joke, so we're done for today? This photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, better be if we have some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. Nah, there's no way. Although, it's someone smaller because they're trampling on the legs. It could be the prop lady. We'll find out right now. So many games coming out. It's a good time to be a gamer, but it's also absolutely horrific for your bank account. And then also, I'm fucking trying to sort things for Horror Month, which means buying things to give away. It's just going to be the most manic 2 months I think I've ever had it being a fucking gamer in my life. So I'm trying to like pay for games I want to buy now and get them out of the way. Time to open up OnlyFans. Yeah, boys. 18,000 bits and I'll turn the feet cam on. Think you're just going to skip Horror Month? Well, I had a massive list of games for last Horror Month that I didn't get through, so I've still got plenty that I could have done another month last year. To be honest, if I didn't do Horror Month every single year, I would probably just carry on with sub games this year, but it's good this month. Next month, we're kind of dead. Yeah, definitely. There's like no out, is there? Guess I'm finding the only nooks again. Well, for Christmas, I have a game in mind that I want to play for Christmas this year. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honour. The defence is ready, Your Honour. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. prosecution will show the court at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. Yeah, dude, you've got some crazy fucking games. Oh, I also forgot about Dynasty Warriors. You know what? I've been low-key trying to collect Dynasty Warriors games. I just think the art for them looks sick. It would look cool like it all in a row on a shelf, but I'm kind of a bit of a snob, and if I don't see more than 3 in a shop, I don't buy them. Like, I've seen like the expensive ones on their own, but I'm like, I see a lot of them all over the place. I'm not that desperate to get them. I'll probably get the PS3 ones quick, but the PS2 ones, like, I see them all the time. I'd rather just go in one shop and buy all, like, them all together. If I gotta put away some food in the fridge, yo, no problem, Glitchy. It's impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will point to this fact. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well. I call the most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Here he is. Detective, if you'd briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain the guide with the guidance map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio scene. Here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through, and there's scenes during the morning here. Hang on, what the fuck is this part of the room? We didn't see this bit of the room. Could we have scooted over? I think I fucked up. I think while we were in that studio place, we could have pressed Q and looked to the left side of the room. Because this vent, this bike, the forklift could change everything. Like I did Fatal Frame. Oh, dude, yeah, that'd be sick, man. I'm sure you'll be able to get it, mate. Also, I thought that game was cancelled. I heard rumours that had been cancelled, but then they did a big, like, stream on it, didn't they? I used to love Dynasty Warriors. No idea what's going off in any of them, but it's just it was just hilarious to play in split screen. This is the main gate to the studio. The security lady that worked at the studios here was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there is a gate, see? Past that, there are studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Yeah, just crazy carnage. Like, I'd go to my mate Aaron's, who was like a friend, a bit of a weeby friend at school, and we would just sit and play Devil May Cry and Dynasty Warriors all weekend when I would stay at his. But he liked Devil May Cry too. So we judge him harshly on his video game opinions because he liked Devil May Cry 2. Not me, I'm no weeb. Yo, Mr. Asman. Yeah, I can't believe he liked Devil May Cry 2. It's way better than number 1. In what category is Devil May Cry 2 better than 1? Even the graphics are worse. The defendant, Will Powers, and young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until afternoon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, 1 p.m, the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, rehearsal was cancelled. Because of Dante's fate. The only good thing about the game, yeah, like you can see like he doesn't have like a jacket on underneath or whatever. He's got his nipples out, hasn't he? I've seen you play Doki Doki Literature Club. You know what? I played the most disgusting weeb game you've ever seen in your life to do movie races. What's it called? And I can't remove it from my Steam. Where is it? This one. Masum Pretty Derby. Because I thought that you could just name the weeb girls as chat members and make them race, but that's not how it works. Orbital's out in September as well. Dude, there's so much shit out, man. It's disgusting. I mean, I know you're not bothered about Wolverine. That's one thing you won't have to buy, right? But Wolverine is like early September. I did want to play Withering Nights, though, or whatever it's called. You can hide it from your light. Can you actually? I know that Tom hides games in his library. Because I have his library. It's based on IRL horses and they tried to match the life history of them too. Really? That's pretty funny. I respect the amount of effort. Yeah, that is pretty cool. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? So listen to this whole thing again. No. I think I can probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. Samurai spear added to the court record. Right click manage, hide game. Normally do it when a game had a bear. Oh, really? That's good to know. Yeah, because I've got so many like Resident Evil demos that are in my Steam library.
So, Fluff, you notice someone talking to themselves in chat? Ain't you worried they are schizo? Oh, fuck, Az and Vince are on to me. Act normal, everyone.
Oh.
Hey, guys, how are you? Meg said about you
I was like,
being
what do you
schizo,
mean?
So, yeah.
I'm just going to say what Az is about to type to you, Fletch. Whatever. Yeah, I didn't think to even do that, you know. This case is quite simple. If you ask one question, and that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. Okay. Here she is. She looks like Quaylag, but aged. Correct. See? I've got the Asman AI up here. Will the witness declare her name? My, aren't you a handsome fella? I'm gonna do I'm gonna sound like Handsome Jack. Not Handsome Jack, what is it? The guy from fucking BioShock now. Yo, Mr. Fish, take it easy, mate. Thank you so much for chilling, man. And thank you for the fucking giant stream streak and the giant sub. You have a good one, mate. Played this, but he's cancelled now. Crayotic. Who's Crayotic? Do I want to Google this person? I'm not gonna get he's still got 2.9 million subs. Cancelled. Formerly known, I mean, the video is trying to tell me something. He was heavily cancelled in 2020 following major controversies involving emotional manipulation and engaging in inappropriate relationship with minors. He's a nonce. We need to know no more. Hello, Mr. JP. How are you doing, buddy? Are you his PewDiePie's friend? I can't say I remember him. I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. Oh, dearie. No need to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please.
I am supposed to go do big lifting at gym in 10 minutes, but the doctors take many blood for tests this morning. Maybe I die. Very nice.
Very nice. Yo, how you doing, JP, mate? Wendy Oldbag, dearie. So just call me Grandma. Oh, my fucking God. I can't read this. I'm not quick enough.
Objection!
Objection. I object to witness talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness shall refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps you can get to the testimony? Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, see. I was. Yes, see. Is that like Jesse? I'm good, just eating some leftovers. Yeah, I'm liking it, man. I think we're on the third case, and there's 5 cases, so I'm really liking this up to now. I didn't expect to like this, But I like its quirkiness. It's quite cool. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. Here we go. Didn't expect to like it. I didn't. I'll be honest. I didn't. I thought that about Shenmue. When we played Shenmue, I went into that thinking we are going to coop it after an hour. And after an hour, I was crying with laughter. I thought it was fucking the funniest thing I've ever played in my life. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 PM. Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run-through since the morning. Well, I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 PM, right? Interesting to me, because a certain man walked right by me at 2. It was Powers, the man right there, and he was heading towards the studio. See you in Valhalla. Have a sec. Yo, take care, Nook, mate. Thank you for popping in. I hope you keep him well, buddy. You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. If I end up really liking these, I mean, obviously we're only going to play this one for now, but I will probably revisit 2 and 3. Might end up buying them physically. I prefer the split view on mobile now. I got used to it. Dude, I don't know if you can view it when you're on desktop, you know. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 PM. So up until that time, anyone who wanted into the studio could get in. Well, there wasn't a security guard at the gate, no. But the main gate was locked, dearie. You need an employee card key to get in. Right, card key. That I have. So what she's saying is no one wasn't supposed to be there could get in. Wasn't anyone in the studios when you arrived at the guard station? Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing run-throughs since the morning. A run-through? They were working out a scene between Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. They got the basics figured out by noon and were to use this afternoon for practice, or that afternoon for practice. Rehearsal was supposed to start at 5. That's why poor old Hammer went to the studio 1 in the afternoon. JP, have you ever played these? This seems like a very JP game. So Powers was on his dressing room, sleeping, when he was supposed to be practicing. Talk about a laid-back hero. If there was a run-through in the morning, why did you only get there in the afternoon? Well, I had some errands to run that morning. Also, boys, spoiler, Switzerland are through. Oh, well, you know. Answer the question. Right now, bitch. Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers observing, you know. Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station? Whippersnapper! I told you I locked the gates, didn't I? I did my job. I'm not sure your boss would see it that way. Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always. Never missed one in all my years. Wow. I want to see Steel Samurai run through too. You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty. Not a bad idea. Anyway, it was 1 when I went to the guard station. Did you see the victim then? Did I see poor old Hammer? No. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Tell us what happened next. He did, the whole karate thing happened, but only the first 2. Oh, okay. I'm liking this. This has surprised me. This is not a fluff game usually. But my opinion and taste in games has definitely changed in the last, 3 years. Massively. So you were watching there the whole time, no breaks, not even a second? Of course. I'm a professional, you know. Oh, are you criticising how I do my job? Whippersnapper? No, it's just I've seen you eat those donuts in the guard station yesterday. I can watch the gate and eat donuts at the same time? Whippersnapper? Oh no, Snipperwhapper? Snipperwhapper? Old Windbag is losing it, Nick. Why don't you raise an objection? So the witness was on duty through the whole afternoon, this whole time? Very well. What did you see? Now, the murder happened at 2:30, right? How did you know that? Oh, I have my ways. The overdressed young detective told me. I fed him some donuts and he talked and talked. If you ask me, that detective isn't cut out for his job. Poor Detective Gumshoe, getting ratted out by a security guard. You back now? Well, welcome back. There's an anime. Yeah, I've heard there's an anime. And if you didn't, I would have said you can change something. Oh no, mate! Even if I didn't like it, if you chose this and wanted me to play it, I'll play it. It's not fair for me to go, nah, pick something else. I ain't doing this shit. We have to do Baldur's Gate 3. Actually, I'm kind of excited for that. Only because we're having Asman the Wise. 2? Are you sure? Sure as spit. Well, who was the man? Really? You should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something. Now, don't get your skivvies all in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was. It was Powers. That man right there. He was heading towards the studio. So you saw Mr. Powers? That's what I said. Go waxing your ears, sonny. Nick, this is your chance. Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon. I'll say it again. It was him. Was it? I don't think it was, mate. To make you play Skyrim with 4,000 mods. I can't wait to mod you 4,000 times so you can't type again, mate. So you can't ever suggest that. Shit! I didn't mean to do that. Right, are we ready? Babushka! Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about this man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Tokyo. Miss Oldbag. Is this the Mr. Powers you saw? Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, sonny? Anyone can plainly see this about Powers. No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. I want to see Fear and Hunger. Might need a censorship mod for it, though. Hey, movies and anime based on the game. No, I don't need to play the games. Can't wait to make you play the shittest dating game ever, where a single tiny mistake can fuck up the whole relationship. You have to go with 2 rabbits and 2... That sounds incredible. But they took it to the pens. Yeah, I saw, Dave. That's surprising that Colombia went out, because Colombia weren't terrible. I don't think Switzerland have been anything great. 0-0 though, right, altogether, in full time. Bit shit. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss Witness. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have to prove that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Oh, you do not have proof, sorry. Nosy old man. Of course I have proof. What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised. Prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should all be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Wow, old Windbag has left Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's literally dragging the leg, clear as day. He's not, it's because he's not big enough. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? So he had sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright. You have many cross-examination the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I'll press until she squeals. I've not watched the Minecraft movie, actually. Whippersnapper. Hey, I haven't said anything yet. I'll have you know, I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said is straight on and narrow. Youth today, always whining about each other, pointing fingers. It's only enough to make an old... Mr. Wright! Please, for our sakes, try not to upset the witness. I think Edgeworth has met his match. That morning during the run-through of the action scene... My name is John Switzerland. Holy fuck. John Switzerland in chat. Who was present at the run-through? Well, let's see. There was Powers. He's a Steel Samurai. Then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate. And me. And what exactly were you doing? Observing? Just observing. What about the assistant? Sorry, I had to sneeze. What about his assistant? Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such. So she didn't see the run-through then. I saw Powers trip and fall. Yo, thank you. Trip and fall? Yeah. And to think, he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course. It's warm. It is pretty sweaty today, isn't it? It's just close, isn't it, today? It's horrible. You helped make it better? I kissed it where it hurt. Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Also, boys, should we have a quick look on Instagram and see how many views the Boober clip's on? It's on 3,300. Holy shit. We are viral. It's just okay in shorts and t-shirt. It's just sweaty. It's just like close. It's horrible weather here. It was 25 here today, so it was just muggy all day. Oh, her, she was cleaning the backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. You may continue in your testimony. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. He broke a prop? Sure did. His own samurai spear. Samurai spear, the murder weapon. Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. This strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court record. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained? Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up a while after lunch. That's the nap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot while he walked. Dragging his foot? I think we've heard enough. Haven't you, Your Honour? Well, there is one thing that bothers me. Which is? Where is this Steel Samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking thorough. Oh, no, we're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did say did see the Steel Samurai, yeah? And it's clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure Mr. Object? Objection! Hold it right there. We keep taking possibilities. We keep talking to possibilities. We have to agree that the photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue his testimony, please? Or her testimony? No need to ask twice. The time of poor Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30, true? The only person I saw go in the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else was there. Also, look, no duct tape. It's not a broken one, so it can't be his. If they had, I wouldn't have seen him. So, if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be this Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Also, boys, I've not played Pokemon Go in person in about 4 months properly. I'm going to a massive park on the weekend for Go Fest with over 200 people playing it. It's going to be fucking madness. I'm really excited. It's going to be right good. Also, Lee's dad's here, so it's always a good laugh. The time of poor Mr. Hammer's death was at 2:30, true? How do you know that? Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective, and then, after some rubbish about being a secret pal, he told me everything. See, Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. Thank you for your first legendary. Oh yeah, when we got legendary from Rewind, that was cool actually. Arrived in New Jersey to celebrate America's. It's like going back in time. Oh, I can't watch it. Dude, there's like, it's like Assassin's Creed fucking thingy. Yes, quite, Sonny. Nobody's suspicious looking passed by at all. Nobody's suspicious looking, right? No one else went there. What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before one? Everyone was in the employee area then. And I locked the main gate and no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. Not necessarily. Are you sure? The witness has answered the question. Anyone going in the studio would have to pass by the witnesses. That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy. Edgy boy? Old windbag sure has balls. Oh, well, you know what I mean. Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or for that matter, entirely forgetting about them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. Right. That's how I call Edgeworth edgy. Didn't want to spoil it. Oh, that's why you call it him? Right, let's examine the thing here. Hang on, card key. They need a card key though. Or maybe it's this. Because if they were all... You're going to pass out? Yo, take care, DKC. Thank you for chilling, mate. 2:30, cause of death. Card key for studio employees. Have we missed something, maybe? Yeah, no footy tonight, is there? Or tomorrow, so early nights for everyone. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. I mean, if they were in the employee area, how would you know no one came in?
Objection!
It's incorrect. Do we use it for that one?
Objection!
No one else went there. What? So you think we use the broken spear here?
Objection!
Going there was Will Powers. Maybe we just use the picture. Do we just get with the picture again? Hold on. Look at this photo one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate. Yes, sir, Sonny. So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture. And here I thought you didn't know your head from your hole in the ground. Right. Anyway. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know, if you want to work at the studio, we might have an opening. If that very computer printed out this photo, note that on the back of the photo are the printed words, October 15th, 2 PM, photo 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 PM on October 15th. Really, Sonny? Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says, photo 2. Photo 2? The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Oh yeah, photo 1 was deleted. Shouldn't this photo be photo 1? If it really was the only photo? Ooh, yeah, I didn't think that. Okay. Order! Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there's only one data for one of the photos. Who could they have erased the photo? Only someone with access. The security lady herself. Eh? Me? You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yeah. That's what it would seem to mean. Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help. Edgy boy? Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Some help you are. You whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper? Something the matter, Miss Oldbag? Ah, that's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by that gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai. Well, yeah, I suppose you could put it that way. I see. Got testimony, please? Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through these photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day. Miss Oldbag! This is the first I've heard of this. Oh, well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it. Right, anyway. Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Well, I'd say this turn was turned for unexpected. But I kind of expected this. Right, let's have a look at who this other person is then. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. Another job? That's right. I check all the people that passed by the main gate that day. I look closely at every one of the photos that security camera takes. Did you back up all the security camera data? Well, they keep telling me to, yeah. But these computers are just so frustrating. I throw out any old photos that aren't suspicious looking.
Hold it!
How exactly do you determine who isn't suspicious looking? Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces. For the most part. For the most part? This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag. Well, I didn't touch that suspicious looking Will Powers photo, did I? I think she's missing the point. Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out a photo that day. Well, who in the heck was that photo that you erased? A fanboy. Fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day.
Objection!
Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate, no one else could get in. Those were your words. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. See, we couldn't look at that. The gate has been loose for a while. It leads outside and, well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain? I told you they were freaks. Oh, and? They're kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids? So on the photo that you were raised, it was a boy, probably second or third grade. What? Order, order. Let me get this straight. You saw two people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was a Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked in about second or third grade. What if it's a dwarf? Oh yes. Well, we'll see this type of energy every day. Can't stop him. Can't catch him. Boy in second or third grade? I assume it would be hard if it's not impossible for a young boy to wield a samurai spear. Impossible, I'd think. It's quite heavy. Right. As I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I raised the dare. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, they're already trying to unsuspect him. Scott will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. Interesting. Mr. Powers! I can do his voice. Yeah. Oh no, sorry, I did it the wrong way around. Yeah. Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo? How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You should take care of stuff. Mosquito was buzzing around your ears? No, so each game is 5 crimes. Well, this game is 5 crimes. I don't know about the others. This is the 3rd crime. I couldn't imagine anyone who would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick, what are we going to do? First, we play for more time. Well, we'll start by targeting someone else who conceivably could have done this. Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose it on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Not connected somehow to the mastermind. Tomosoyono Tamatino Yalagirino. The court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter? Rino Hashimoto. The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studio was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence. But there's still no one else who could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty. For the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well, Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the procession's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Who, though?
Glitterino Pufferini.
Order. Interesting. Let us hear about who you have in mind, however. Be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. Thank you for reminding me of that. I will be sure to absolutely save my game. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right, great. As if the stakes were high enough. Who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder? I mean, it can't be the security lady, right? I'm going to say the assistant girl. But that might sound a bit ridiculous. I'm going to say the security lady, even though I don't think it's her. It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Who? Steel Samurai's dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about the morning's injury. Maybe because they'd been watching this action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. That security lady, Oldbag. What? Whippersnapper. Order. Order. Is this true? Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you. Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone in the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she had no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the samurai costume. Then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing a steel samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. To frame him. She knew the camera at the gate would take a picture. If she knew it was in his costume, if she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right. Here, Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. Do you like Al Pacino in the Lion movie? Your Honor, my client is guilty. Arrest this man. She's got a great ass. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth bounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What? What is this supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy. Don't just sit there, do something. It's my move. Maybe now's my chance to take this all away. Press favour. It's the very same reason that makes Mr. Power a suspect in this case. It can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on the day. Chronicles Ace Attorney takes place in the 1800s. Oh, really? Are they all on Steam? Why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait, just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy. The one whose photo I erased. He's only a grade schooler. As you said, 2nd or 3rd grade, was it? That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin an old man in 10 seconds, tops. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? The boy's not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Or was it to be nice to kids and mean to your elders, dear whippersnapper? I have proof. Proof? Indeed. Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder? The key card. He'd need a key card. The actual scene is funnier. Hang on.
My client, the Honorable Henry T. Fleming, should go right to fucking jail. The son of a bitch is guilty.
Based. I'm going to say the key card.
Take that!
The scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio 1. However, you need a key card to enter Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studio have a key card? I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The windbag's speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find more about your witness. Miss Windy, whatever was her name? Something old bag, Your Honour. Then the prosecution will look further into the old bag before we continue. This is all. This court is adjourned. Yeah, like, he's very young. You won't be able to pick up a fucking spear and impale someone with it at that age. Wait a second. I'm not going to just sit here while you run up barking up the wrong tree. Me. I'm talking. Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. Miss Oldbag, what is this about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about? By whom? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify. It's paying a lot for a failed project at Microsoft. Really? That's crazy. Mate, Microsoft are in massive fucking big trouble, aren't they? Global Studios want me to keep quiet about something. There were some of the people at studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? They told me to just pretend like it hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're gonna go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. No, this is a bad dream, Your Honour. This isn't a bad dream, Your Honour. Witness the power of Oldbag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Yeah, I mean, she's done pretty well, to be honest. People have called her when she came in, but she's fucking coming in and not scared to chop heads to save him. So you were told not to talk. That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less. Why didn't I hear about this? Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We're all in on it. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. Who are these people? Well, the director and the producer for starters. The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course. Yeah, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? Well, if you look at the guidance map, here it is. You go through the gates and it's away to the left. Path where the monkey's head's fallen over. Well, Mr. Wright? Fucking... Would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think I've already asked you all my questions, but... Continue.
Hold it!
It's all back. This is trial for murder. I know, that's silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side. So you got your bonus and you still talked? I think I've asked all the questions. Nope, we're going to continue. Hold it!
Hold it!
Them? Who were these people? Well, the director and producer for starters. Okay, we've done this. I screamed to put my balls in the judge's hand. We've learned where the others at Global Studios on that day. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, we stand here. We've not been and they've not been questioned. I hold that as impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. This court acknowledges the defence's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about those people. I understand, Your Honour. This ends the day's proceedings and the trial of Miss Powers. That's all. Court is adjourned. Your Honour, one is so deformed I thought I had two dicks. Your Honour, why do you only have one ball? Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Oh, really? It's nothing. We'll be going down the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So Nick, have we figured out just who it is, what was in the Steel Samurai costume? Could it really have been the old windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think he was there, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit. Take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old windbag. Kind of feel bad for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studio. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks. Thanks, guys. To be continued. Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. To be continued. Right now. You all thought we were leaving it there. Whew, what a day. There's no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance? I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. Director and producer. Yeah, them. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios. Right, can we present her with anything? I wish I had my own samurai spear. Maybe my own personal pin cushion, Nick. Me? Why me? Okay, well, she can't tell us anything. What to do? Oh, thank you, Mr. JP. Gotta go and piss for my second deformed ball. Make sure you empty your second deformed ball entirely down the toilet. What do you think we should do? What do I... Huh? Why don't we do what you just said? We got to get the scoop on this director and producer. Alright, then there's no point hanging out here. That's what I've been saying. Let's get to the studios pronto. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. It's exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just admit you don't have a clue what happened. There's not been enough information. What? Right, let's go. No one's here. Right. Now that we have Oldbag in custody, I guess they don't have anyone to replace her. Hey, in the guard station, look. She left her donuts. What? I wasn't going to eat them. Well, I'm going to fucking eat them. Looks like it's been turned off for the day. Right, before we do anything, let's go to the employee area. Oh no, look, we can't move across. I thought we could move across to the left. Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey. Oh, we can hear. Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh, don't mention it. Is it true they caught the security lady? Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up the drain. You mean that one? Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork, so some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right. I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Right. See you later then. Good luck with your case. Right. Let's have a little butchers. So the fanboy we're talking about in the trial today, they came in through this drain. So seems. Guess they covered it up in a hurry. If that drain covered, the boy won't be able to get in. Yeah. I was thinking that was the idea. Feel kind of sorry for him though, don't you? What do you want? What? You want to rip the gate off? Really? Can we? Whoa. She's serious. No, we'll leave it. Nah, I think we should leave it open. Should leave it on. They only just repaired it. And if we take it off, the assistant will get yelled at by you-know-who. For Jubilee in Marvel Rivals. You know what? I'm waiting until Beast is added. They're adding every single fucking X-Men apart from Beast. Once Beast is back, I will reinstall the game and I will play until I get Platinum in Ranked. I was close to Platinum. I'd just get Gold every season. But I will full send on Beast. For sure, because he'll play just like Winston. It's a shame that like Wolverine's not great. Magneto was really fun in Rivals, but yeah, Beast is just... He's sick, isn't he? He will be a cool tank. There's no way he's not being anything but a tank. So, yeah, I will... That's the only thing that's going to take me back to it. But it's kind of cool that they're adding Jubilee. Looks like a castle. Probably in the old Tokyo castle. Looks like one of these electric-powered bicycles. Makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? The remains of the other day's lunch are scattered around. It's probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates minus a steak. The gate that used to cover the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried to put it back on. Okay. Yeah, I've still not watched the 3 first episodes of 97 yet. Of Season 2. I need to watch it. Before I get spoilers. Because I got, like, 2 things spoiled last season. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial. So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about, the trial today? It was down that path to the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and rest of them are there. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. Right, well, we could do that, but we are going to... Let's just examine everything. Yeah, why have they not put the head back on? Hang on, let's move back. I'm going to go back. In case you want to binge it. Ooh, I might just try and avoid then. Can we not speak to her? We can't. Because I like to binge it, like, just all in one, preferably. Like, I could binge it in a day, right? Right, let's go back here. I don't really want to be in here. Okay, there's nothing new in here. Laptop in bed. Right, here we go. Studio 2 time. This is Studio 2? I thought so. It doesn't really look like much of a studio, does it? Ah, no, that it does not. Hey, there's a trailer over there. It looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer. Are we sure this is a studio? These look like materials for making a movie set. They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. Oh, look, there's that's bent there. That could be how he died. I wonder if he fell on that and they moved his body. Some flowers here. Oh, so pretty. Taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks so dangerous. Yeah, look, that's bent. This trailer's been here for a while. I don't think it's part of some temporary film set. It's big 2 painted here. Probably. But it doesn't look anything like a movie studio. Right. Nick, let's go inside. Think it's okay? Oh well, it's locked. Oh, shucks. Oh, hang on. We can slide. It's already covered in soot. Looks like 2 people ate here. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too? This is where the steaks are at. What is it with steaks around here? There's always room for steak, but something does seem out of place. What? I don't know, it just feels odd. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine. Well, let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Nick, you don't have a license? But you have this? Yeah, but look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attendee badge? Okay. Is there anything else that is out of place? Doesn't look like it, does it? I mean, that is definitely suspicious. You're here? Welcome back. Fuck it, we'll rip it off. So are we done? Oh, hang on, we could go to the dressing room. I haven't been sleeping. I wonder what the killer was planning doing then. Right, we've done that one. Supermarket tabloids. Wolf men found on Mars. They're past expiration date. And don't eat them. They're snacks. They're meant to be eaten. Oh, hello. Okay. I can get a standing one for the bed and one for the tiny one for the desk. What? You need to get a standing fan? Yeah, we used to have a standing fan. To be honest, if it's unbearably warm, we just open this room and we have the aircon. Just go do all the upstairs. It's literally bliss. You look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camel vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing. Okay, studios. So how are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. They don't want me to disturb evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them? Yeah. Can you believe it? Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's many of them, but I do see one in particular. In particular, a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when he sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him though. I heard something about the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here on the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see any of them. I guess they were here, though. Studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director? More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. Producer, huh? Say, you wouldn't work with props, right? You work with props, right? What about the murder weapon? You mean the samurai spear? Yeah, it's a prop, but it's still pretty heavy. I hate having to carry this thing around. So you'd have to be pretty strong to use it as a weapon, it sounds like. Why is Mr. Powers the only one who I can think of? Could you take a look at this? It's Mr. Powers. Why he's dragging his leg like that? What is this anyway? Why, they gave a lawyer one of those keycards? Well, I'm sort of borrowing it. See, you better be careful not to lose it then. They're very strict about those keycards here. I guess they're pretty good at keeping these things out of hands. Thanks for being careful then. Your standing fan is in the living room now. Naked. With his cock out. Oh, please don't touch anything in there. I think we're done. I think we're literally done with this place. See, we can't ask her about that. Okay. What was that noise? It sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. I'm not sure we should be barging in. It's locked. What? Don't we have a key? No. Well, there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate. Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. If they'll let us. Doom, 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 doom. How do I get distracted then? Saul Goodman. Oh, it's the Breaking Bad van. Let's go into Studio 1. We smashed the camera. No. Oh, also, Fletch, we've not done Poker Daily. Do you want to do it? Sorry, I saw you put it earlier, but I got distracted. Do you want to do Poker Daily? Poker Daily. Poker Daily. Are you ready? Hold. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Boom. Blue. Me and Glee. Oh, we all got blue. Bit of blue for lads. Din, 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 din. I'm blue, na. I don't know where to go. Hang on. Yeah, maybe we'd have to go to the detention center. Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier. Not all, we got lucky, to tell the truth. You can say that again. Let's not. So, WP, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction? So, sorry, but no. Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. You can rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yeah. Do fanboys sneak into the studio often? No, not that I know of. That security lady's pretty strict with them. But today's testimony, did she say that they were often hanging around? Kids really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Was the director present at the morning run-through? Yeah, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and Evil Magistrate should move. Why didn't you tell us before? Well, just the studio asked us to keep it quiet. It's nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick, here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's going to lose big. I see. Whose side is she on? You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you? No, I sure hope not. Yeah, it's heavy, that spear. It's pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think that average person would be able to swing it around effectively. That spear, something broke something during the morning run through. Yeah, I goofed around on a run kick, you see. I broke the spear. The security lady fixed it for me right away, though. With the duct tape, we heard. Regarding this photograph. Yeah? This really, truly, absolutely isn't you, right? Right. I was sleeping in my dressing room the whole time, honest. What else could have worn it? The costume was in your dressing room. Yeah. I guess they snuck in and took it while I was asleep. Should people outside the studio get these cards? I don't think so. We're prepared to return the card. Once the show's done, filming nice. Thanks for showing me that, whatever it is. We should think of something to help you. Sorry. Excuse me. Thank you for showing that. Oh, okay. So, he cannot also do anything. Let's go back to the lawyer thing. Still nothing here. So it must be something to do with the studio. It's going to be Vikings versus the Saxons later this week. It is, mate. We're going to eat their hearts. We're going to take their hearts out of their chests and eat them on the pitch. And sprinkle the remains of the Mexicans that we dissolved on the weekend. Spice up the Viking meat slightly. Can we not just talk to her? Did you see the incinerator in the back of the studio with the house? Yeah, that's what I thought. We could like start a fire or something, right? It's got to be something to do with this. It has to be something to do with this, doesn't it? We had to go away and come back, and the fans here. Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever. How can you not know the great Sal Millennia? I make Leet Show. Steel Samurai, mine. RTFC. Read the film credits. Really? You're Salmonella? Salmonella? I'm sorry. You just look sorry. No, quite alright. Really, it's fine. Ruffle. What is it? You know, on closer inspection. Yeah. Hot. Hey, do you do a lot of cosplay? Because that costume, Roxo. Oh my god, she's 17, dude. Rock sauce. What? Hey, you're drooling. Huh? Lol. Buffer overrun. Pant. You've triggered creative powers. Oh yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. The sequel to the Steel Samurai. Pink Princess, Warrior of the Little Old Tokyo. Ruffle the Mao. Pink Princess? Why's it got to be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't it just have a cool name like Neo Tokyo? Maya, we really need to talk about cool. Do you notice anything unusual on the day of the crime? Or the day of the murder? Oh, I know. Jew dudes are The security lady told you us about us, eh? That's right. It was a pretty regular day. We had a run through for an action scene in the morning. Then a meeting from lunchtime Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat. A T-bone steak, was it? Yeah. I hate missing out on food. What does sucker saws mean? No idea. Anyway, I was at a meeting from noon till after 4 with a producer and some bigwigs from network. Yeah, this has been alright, this Apollo. I've enjoyed it. This is Glitches. This is Glitches. This is a very glitchy game. But yeah, I didn't expect that I would enjoy it at all. But it is pretty good. I enjoyed it. Miss Hammer's time of death was estimated 2:30. But he's telling the truth. That meeting gives him an alibi. About the producer who was at the meeting with you. Oh, you mean Dee Vasquez? She's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary though. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Yeah, we were together from noon till 4 the whole time. Who exactly are these bigwigs people we keep mentioning? Oh, the boss over at the network, and some sponsors. Also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got right here around noon. Major tension. Were all of them with you the entire time? Yeah, unfortunately. They're all grey-haired geezers. Sounds like they'd be all reliable witnesses. Okay. This is WP, right? How do you know? Well, look, he's obviously dragging his foot. Alright. Try not to pay much attention to things that don't interest me. Why are you just staring at me like that? Oh my god, he's a fucking freak. What is that fucking face? Yo, take care, Apollo, mate. Thank you for chilling, dude. That face is creepy. That needs to be an emote, if I've ever seen one. Why are you staring at me like that? I hate them. You'll pass their expiration date anyway, raffle. Right. Oh shit. You again? How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost. You certainly got back to your post quickly. Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled me out of a spare they pulled out a spare Steel Samurai costume. Told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could a sweet little old lady wear a giant suit like that? Mr. Powers is pretty tall. As soon as they saw there's no way I could wear it, they let me go. Guess that would rule out her being a murderer. Anyway, know this whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a slight or insult. And you two won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed. Sure talking a lot for someone who's sealed lips. Starting now. 1, 2, 3. Right. Right, let's have a look now. Oh my god, there's another kid. Hey, wait. I bet he came in right through that drain. Hey, kiddo, what's your name, sport? I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. Huh? But you're a kid. What a rude little brat. There's no way to talk to an adult. I don't see no adults here, hippie fashion chick. Hippie fashion? Nick, I think I'm being mocked. You got to hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad. I'm Cody. Cody Hackins. Call me kiddo again and I'll cut you down where you stand. Evildoer. So you're a fan of Steel Samurai? How dare you utter that name, evildoer? What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai side. Ha! You can't fool me. Okay then, what's his last line by the innkeeper in episode 8? Ha, easy. Like some fries with that? Not bad, kiddo. Watch it. So you heard anything about the incident the other day? You were here, weren't you? Did you see anything? Heh. He always... The Steel Samurai always wins. Always! I saw him. I saw everything. What? But... No way I'm telling you losers. What? Let me go. He's gone. Something fell off the table when he bumped into him. A bottle. How is he sitting here, I wonder? Sleeping. Oh my god, someone put him to sleep. Anyway, what was the kid saying? He saw everything. They spiked his food indeed. I'm trying to pay much attention to things that don't matter. Right, okay. Huh. Where's the old windbag? Nick, that was her. Oh, she's chasing the kids. Right, sick. Oh, this is it. We got the keys. Nice. Right, we ready? Wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. It opened. Let's go. Right, here we go. Boys, what we're going to do is we're going to do this next part and then we will call it. October 18th, Studio 2 trailer. Oh my god. Holy shit, hello there. Yeah, it's like 1:10. Eek. Something's in here. Names? Our names? We're WP's lawyers and, I see. And who might you? Dee Vasquez, the producer. Dee Vasquez, she's quite beautiful. Looks like they were designing a set to use the Steel Samurai show. They've got some figures, how much the constant costs. Oh my god. That movie was the best, about the samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It's one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great. Typical summer romance with a samurai and a horse. On old movie poster, Dynamite Samurai starring Jack Hammer. Right. Let's talk to the bitch. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Miss Vasquez? Script. Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. A script? The Steel Samurai episode 13. I need it. Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it. We're getting nowhere fast. We'd really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai. Miss Vasquez. It's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that. She's telling us to go and watch TV. The nerve of her. How you don't get mad at me? About the director. Salmonella. Was it? What exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make it myself clear. I'm looking for a script. Can't be bothered with anything else. Nick. Are all people in the entertainment business this weird? It's starting to look like it. Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check? Yeah? Wait. Yes. If you see Manila, give him this. How would we do your errands? I don't think I like her. Don't cry. She'll take it just as a sign of weakness. Alright, we'll give it to him. See if we see him. It's the script for episode 13. Right, let's go. I honestly wish you could just fucking straight up go to different places. Why do you have to go through all these places? Yeah, I got this from the producer. Huh? Bring me the script for episode 13. Episode 13? Where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. My ass is pawned if I don't find it. It might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely to have been. I agree. So where would he have been? Food. Right, well. Oh, it's here, isn't it? Hey, look. That's the chair the director sits in. Didn't he say he left it somewhere? Found it. There we go. We got it. I think they improved that in the next game. Oh, really? That's good then. Ah. Script handed to D. Vasquez. You're not going to talk to us. Quiet. I'm reading. Just you hold on. What's the big idea? Who do you think you are anyway? And do you know who we are? Howard lawyers? Right. And I'm a suspect. No, it's just, well, no, but... You wanted to know about the day of the murder? Yes. Anything you could tell to help us. You know there was a meeting here at noon? Yes. With the director and the people from the network. Correct. Now listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio One. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? The path was blocked. The path? I'm not interested. What? The path was blocked. Oh, okay. Why did it take me to my inventory then? I was so confused. On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked. You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, right? Mr. Monkey? The monkey with the broken head. All right, that. One original name. It fell over in the wind on that day of the murder. They didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3. It was after 4 by the time the path wasn't blocked. Caprice? Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Yeah, it just took me where we last was. That proper confused me. I was like, it's asking us to use evidence against her. What? Hammer died at 2:30. So none of us could have gotten to the Studio 1. What? It's true. The crane came just after 3 to move the head. We called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they corroborate my story, but wait. What if the head fell over after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio 1. 2:30, the time of death. Very well. Come. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time. Look. Oh, look. It ook per hour. Ook, 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 ook. Always with the ooking. It is a monkey after all. Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke. Nick, it stopped at 2:15. 2:15. That's right. This pass was blocked from 2:15 till after 4. Therefore, we were innocent. Mr. Hammer died in Studio 1 at 2:30. See? Goodbye. Mr. Monkey's head there. Okay, that's going to be important. What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished. It sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. Right, what we'll do is we'll do this bit and then we will save for today. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. It's a little late for giving up, don't you think? Huh? You got 1 lead. Oh, God. What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's in real trouble. Right. Mia is back. That means we're really in trouble. I'd say so. What do you mean? We have 1 lead. The boy, of course. Yeah, because he could tell us if the thing was down, because it took a picture of him, right? But no way I'm telling you, losers. I don't know. He didn't sound like he was going to help us at all. I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we should go back to the studio. That boy's our last hope, Phoenix. Thanks. Now I'm more worried than I thought I was before. Right, well, that's a perfect place to leave it. I reckon we're about halfway through that case anyway. I'm really enjoying it. 7 hours. Oh, did not mean to press that button.